Do you want to be successful? Do you want to be rich? Or do you want to be happy? All of us in life, we want to be happy. So do you want to be happy, or any of the other things that I said? Stay with me for 10 to 15 minutes and I will put in positive thinking into your mind and reprogram your brain to think positively. So let's see how you can develop a positive mindset. I'm Shanaka De Alwis from MBA Oman. Be with me, I will tell you how. First question you will ask me is, can I do it? You will ask yourself, or you will ask me, can I do it? If I have done it, I'm 100% sure you can do it too. I'm not a genius. I didn't have high grades when I was at school. I was not the first in class. I was not having the best marks for mathematics, but I have done it. I'm a normal man. I'm an average man, so I have done it. So you can do it too. What are positive and negative thoughts? What do you see when you see this glass or this picture? What do you think about the level of water in this? Think. Some would say it's half full. Some would say it's half empty. Who's right? Both are correct. But it's how you approach the question, whether you see it in a positive light or you see it in a negative way. The people who said it's half full have seen the positive side of it. They think, okay, this is half full. There's half of water. I can do a lot of things with this. But the other people who said it's half empty saw the empty side of it. It's half empty. Oh, there's no half. It's only half. What can I do with it? So that's positive and negative thinking. Once upon a time, there was this grandmother who had a beautiful grandson, and one day they decided they will go to the beach just to enjoy themselves, get the kid to play in the beach and for the grandmother to relax. So they went to the beach. Grandmother sat on a side and she was relaxing and watching this kid very joyfully playing with water and sand. So they were having a marvelous time in the beach. Suddenly, a huge wave came and washed the kid away. He drowned, and before even the grandmother could jump and save him or she could scream, he was washed away by the sea. There was no one around to help. Grandmother had nothing else to do. Being a staunch Catholic, she looked up and said, God, I have been living a very good life. I have been living by the Bible. I have gone to church every day. Please bring me my boy back. Believe it or not, the next wave came and the boy washed ashore. He was gasping for his breath and the grandmother was joyful. She was very happy. She was running towards him to embrace him. But suddenly she stopped, looked at him, frowned, and then looked up again and said, God, 5 minutes ago this boy had a hat on his head. Where is his hat? So my dear friends, don't look at the missing hat in your life. Look at the positivity of your life. Look at what you have. Don't look at what you don't have. So that is positive and negative thinking. Someone may ask, why do we have to make an effort to do positive thinking? Shouldn't it come naturally? Shouldn't I always think positive? Isn't it obvious that we think positively? But no. From childhood, we have been brought up with a negative self-image or a flawed self-image. From childhood, what we have heard, what we have done are all mostly negative things. Go back to your childhood for a while, or think of what you have told your kids, the parents who are here. If a child tries to climb a tree, you would say, don't climb the tree, you will fall. They try to play. You will fall. Don't do that. Don't do this. So all those negativities go into our mind and creates a negative image in ourselves. So that is why we have to take an effort to come out of that. The other thing is, our minds or our brains are programmed to be on the default, to be on the protective mode. So our brains will always try to protect us or be on the protective mode. So for instance, you have a job, but you want to move on to a newer job where you have a promotion and higher salary. But your subconscious mind will come and say, hey, hold on. You have a good job. You're well off here. Why do you want to change? Don't change. Be in the same place. The subconscious mind will pull you back. So that's why we need an effort to come out of that. Our brain is programmed to always to take optimized decisions to protect ourselves, to protect. So it will not do drastic changes. It will not support any drastic changes. So that's why we need to make an effort to come out of that. So let's see how we can do this. I will tell you 3 things that you can do. First, let's look at the brain itself. Our mind has 2 parts to it. Our mind has a conscious part and a subconscious part. It's like an iceberg. The tip of the iceberg, which we can see and obviously visible, is the conscious mind. And the subconscious mind is the bigger part, which is submerged in the water. But that is so powerful. But we can't see it. We barely use that. We only use the conscious mind, which is the tip of the iceberg. So let's see how we can use the subconscious mind. So let's go to the 3 things that I told you earlier. First thing is positive affirmations. We need to do positive affirmations. Second thing is visualization. We need to visualize positive things. And the third and the last is to create a positive environment around you. Build a positive environment. So let's see how we can do each one of these. Positive affirmations is nothing but a positive statement, a very simple short phrase that is positive. If you are a student who's studying, it may be that I want to get highest marks for mathematics. If you want to lose weight, I want to lose 10 kilos next week. Or if you want to be successful, I will be successful, or I am successful. Always it's better to have the positive affirmation in the present tense. You tell the statement as if it has happened to you right now, or you're experiencing it right now. That will have a better effect. So how do you do this? Once you have a positive statement written down or decided, then you go to a quiet place, you allocate 5 minutes each day, and then you keep on repeating this positive statement. I want to be successful, I want to be successful, I want to be successful. And you have to repeat this each day for that 5 minutes. This will sink into your subconscious mind. These statements will sink into your subconscious mind. So that's how you register positive things in your subconscious mind, through positive affirmations. Then when you do things in your normal day, you will automatically do positive things. Things will happen automatically through your subconscious mind. Whatever comes from your subconscious mind will be positivity. So that is how you do positive affirmations. Next is visualization. You need to visualize positive things. So for instance, if you have a goal, if you want to lose 10 kilos, or you imagine you have lost 10 kilos already, then that will be your visualization. So you visualize that. How you do it is, you allocate again 5 to 10 minutes a day, and then you go to a quiet place, you sit down comfortably. First you concentrate to bring your mind onto one thought. You concentrate on your breath, and once you settle your mind, then you start to visualize. You start to visualize things around the positive thing that you want to visualize, or the goal you want to achieve. So if it is losing weight, then you imagine you have lost weight. You imagine how you feel. You feel light. Your body looks perfect. You feel fit. You imagine all those things. And you imagine all the positive things that are happening around because you're slim and you're fit. You imagine all the attractions you have. So that you have to make it so vivid, and you have to make it a whole experience. Then you also have to make it a full sensory experience. You sense everything. You smell things. You feel things, and you hear things. So you make use of all your senses so that this visualization is properly registered in your subconscious mind. So once you do this again on and on without fail every day, then these things will get registered in your subconscious mind. Positivity will start coming into your mind. Your mind will start to get reprogrammed. The next thing is creating a positive environment. So to create a positive environment, you need to, whether it be in your office, whether it be at your home, you create a positive environment. You surround yourself with positive things. You have in your walls positive things hanged. And you associate positive people. At office, at home, you associate positive people. In your social life, you associate positive people. Then positivity will get into your life. And not only imagining things, not only visualizing things, not only having statements, you need to do things. Because whatever you think and whatever you do, especially when you do things, then that will get registered even faster. So you have to do positive acts. You have to be joyful. In the morning you have to greet, good morning, it's a beautiful day, be positive, smile. So that will register in your subconscious mind again. So associate positive people. They will give positivity to you, because then you will do positive things. You will associate positive people. You will tell positive things. You always say positive words. That will get positivity into yourself, and you will be oozing with positivity. So in conclusion, what did we learn? You have to create an environment around you which is positive, with positive people, positive environments, positive things. Then you will need to have visualization. You visualize positive things vividly as possible. And you have positive affirmations, positive statements. And my dear friends, remember, don't look for the missing hat. Always remember that the glass is half full, and let's try to fill it further so that the glass is full. Thank you.